Good morning to all. Today I have take Unit 2 in Automobile Engineering subject. The unit name is Engine Auxiliary Systems. These are the topics in Unit 2. The first topic of this unit is carburetors. First of all, what is carburetor? Carburetor is a device used for atomizing and vaporizing the fuel and mixing it with the air in varying proportions to suit for changing the operating conditions of engines. The following functions of the carburetors: it prepares a mixture of petrol and air in correct proportions. It maintains a small reserve of petrol in the float chamber at constant head. It atomizes and vaporizes the fuel. It supplies a fine spray of petrol. It produces a homogeneous mixture. It measures and supplies the proper quantity and proportions of air and fuel under all conditions of the engine operation, such as temperature, speed and load. And second topic is injection system. In SI engines, fuel injection pumps are often used instead of conventional carburetors. The primary difference between carburetors and fuel injection is that fuel injection atomizes the fuel through all small nozzle under high pressure, while a carburetor release on suction created by intake air accelerated through a ventral tube to draw the fuel into the air stream. Fuel injection into a cylinders distributes the fuel more evenly to the individual cylinders than the carburetor systems. Therefore, more power can be developed and undesirable emissions are reduced. These are the requirement of the fuel injection systems. The beginning as well as end of the injection should sharply take place. The fuel is injected at correct time in the cycle throughout the speed range of the engine. The injection of the fuel should occur at the correct rate and in the correct quantity required by varying the engine food. The fuel is atomized to the required degree. The fuel is distributed throughout the combustion chamber for better mixing. Injection system for SI engine. In a petrol injection system, the fuel is injected into the intake manifold through fuel injection valves. There are two basic gasoline injection arrangements: monopoint injection system and multi-point injection system. First of all, we are discussed in multi-point fuel injection system. This is a schematic diagram for multi-point fuel injection system. Multi-point fuel injection system, it is also called as a port injection system. In this system, there is on injection valves for each engine cylinders to supply or spray fuel in the cylinder's intake manifold space as shown in figure. Each injection valve is placed in the intake port near the intake valve. The main advantage of the system is that it allows more time for mixing of air and petrol. This is monopoint or a single point fuel injection system. This is a schematic arrangement for the single point fuel injection system or mono point fuel injection system. This single point fuel injection system also called as a throttle body injection system. In the system, an injection valve is positioned slightly above each throat of the throttle body as shown in figure. The injection valve spray the fuel into the air just before it passes through the throttle valve and enter the intake manifold. This method simplifies the construction of the engine block. Also, it does not obstruct hot spot near the valve affecting the cooling water jacket size at the place. Moreover, it requires only one circuit of the computer to control the injection, which simplifies the construction of the electronic control unit. Thus, it reduces the cost of the systems. This is a fuel supply system in CI engine or a diesel engine. This is a schematic arrangement for the diesel engine. Fuel supply system in CI engine or diesel engine. This engine consists of the fuel tank, fuel feed pump, fuel filters and fuel injection pump and injectors. Fuel pumped to the fuel, injection pump from the fuel tank through the fuel filter. From the fuel injection pump, the fuel delivered to fuel nozzles or injector. These injectors spray of the fuel into the cylinder in the form of fine atomized spray. Injection systems for CI engines. First one is a air injection systems. In this method, the air is initially compressed to a very high pressure by means of a compressor. A fuel is metered and pumped to the nozzle, which is also connected to a source of high pressure. When the nozzle is opened, the air would sweep the fuel into engine and deliver a well atomized spray. This method is not used nowadays because of the complication of expensive system. And second type is airless or solid injection system. This method is greatly replaced the air injection method. The fuel under pressure is directly injected into the combustion chamber in atomized state. It is requires a pump to deliver the fuel at high pressure. High pressure means minimum 300 bar. It many features be classified into the following two commonly used system: unit injector systems or individual pump system, and second one is a common rail direct injection system. This is a schematic arrangement for unit injector system. The system is also called as the individual pump injection system. The unit injector system combines the injection nozzle and the high pressure pump in a single assembly. One such unit injector is fitted in the head of each engine cylinder as shown in figure. The high pressure is built up by the activation of the pump plunger of the unit injector by the engine camshaft. The basic operation can be described as sequence of 4 separate phases such as a filling phase, spill phase, injection phase and a pressure reduction phase. The advantage of the solid injection systems: high performance for clean and powerful engines, high engine power balanced against low consumption and low engine emissions, high degree of efficiency due to compact design, low noise level due to direct assembly in the engine block, injection pressure up to 2200 bar for the ideal combination of air fuel mixture. The disadvantage for the solid state injection system: separate unit is required for each cylinder. This is a common rail direct injection system. This is the schematic arrangement. The system: injection